When playing the piano, it's important to play with a nice hand shape. And what I'm going to do is show you a couple different ways to play because parents, this really depends on your child and their fine motor development. A regular piano hand shape looks like a typing hand shape. So if you're typing at a keyboard a lot, you have a rounded hand and you're typing right up on the fingertips. And your fingertips aren't smushing, but they're nice and tall. And that's exactly what we want for piano, is a nice rounded hand shape, tall fingertips. So like up on your tippy toes on your fingertips instead of letting them collapse and smush. And then you're going to just lightly lift and drop into whichever fingertip is playing. And that will give a nice sound. To start with, you can make eyeglass hands. So if you make eyeglasses like this, using your thumb and pointer finger, and then you're going to slide your thumb, so instead of them meeting together like this, you're going to slide your thumb back just a little bit so that it's behind your fingernail, and then you're going to bring these other fingers down to join them, relax your hand like this, and they can play with this kind of chicken peck hand to start with, to practice using the whole arm. That would look like this. All of the piano students to start with this just to practice moving the whole hand, lifting and dropping into the keys. What we don't want is when they move to separate fingers, them trying to just use the fingers to play the keys, because that tightens up the whole hand and it makes it so much harder. So even when they start using separate fingers, you still want to lift and drop, 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 and use the arm to help you play the keys. There's a lot more that goes into the technique, but this will get you started through the first book, since this is an introduction course and a beginner piano course. And then at the end of the program, I have an exit letter for you so that if your child has loved piano lessons and they want to keep going and you would like to keep going with an in-person teacher, that letter is an introduction to the teacher to tell them exactly what they've learned and what might be a good book and method for them to start with your child. So it's kind of a bridge between the two different methods. And then an in-person teacher will really be able to hone in on that technique and help your child develop a nice, easy playing technique at the piano.